There's a thread through Thunder history of dirty work players, glue guys that do the intangible, unsung things that can't be quantified. But there is one stat that can demonstrate some of it. This season, OKC is #1 in the NBA in taking charges and drawing offensive fouls.
You've got to want to do that.
Skills often overlooked, but also ones that can have multiple benefits.
Just take a look at these numbers. He's extended his league lead now to 40 charges drawn this season. He's got at least one in 12 of his last 15 games. He had 3 on Wednesday and just continues to rack them up. Not only is this something that's good for him as an individual defender, he's earning that respect of the officials.
Kessler with his 7th rebound. Markkanen denied. Runs back inside, pulls the string. They're going to call offensive foul on Markkanen T. I think where they got him was he turned back in the paint to face the bucket, and OKC was waiting.
Yeah, Leon Wood said he dropped the shoulder. Let's see if Williams was in the paint. Yeah, it's a pretty good call.
Nice move. Took a little bump, didn't affect him at all. And then he's just got so much touch around the rim. As Bridges pulls over Jaylin, and that's going to be another offensive foul. It's going the other way. In charges drawn on the season.
Well, I mean, I've forgotten Art taking that charge, but certainly poetry in motion. And that's a big play. Not only do you get the basketball, you slap a team foul on the team as offense.
Wiggins attacking. Wiggins with a collision and an offensive foul, and Arkansas. Andrew Wiggins tried to cave his chest in. He's on the floor feeling it right now. He'll do that. He'll do the dirty work and move his feet. That's one of the reasons they like him. They're okay with him guarding quicker players at times.
Remember when we say, you know, the block charge, oh, it's such a tough call? No, that's a charge. Those are the ones that should be charges, but the ones you can call from the second deck. Otherwise.
So far in the first 4 minutes.
Maxey, a different element. Boy, Embiid went right into the body of Jaylin. Just.
I mean, want to just lean into it and just wipe him out. Man.
How about that? He's got a 3. He's got all those points in the paint. As this is going to be another offensive foul.
What he does is out of this world. I mean, this is it here, folks. He's helping out. He's the off-the-ball defender.
Me falta ofensiva, pero ahí está.
Really loses balance on his own on the drive. Gordon attached to Ivy, gave it up. Weissman, offensive foul.
Another boom.
Is that a defensive boom?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, he is just textbook, folks. With that,
the hot start. Looks up an 18-point lead. DiVincenzo, that one's going the other way. For second in the NBA as he just continues to rack up these plays.
Yeah, and you think that, you know what, players just sometimes forget about that. That play is still live even though it's left DiVincenzo's hand.
And he had the 18 points on Wednesday. Is this going to be an offensive foul? Yes, it is. Jaylin surrendering the box.
His video work on him. He knows that when Shingun brings the ball up the floor, he's going to try to put his head down and score. And he just braced himself for impact and was a smaller player while he was playing downhill with the basketball.
Oh, that could have gone the other way as well, and it will. Back-to-back charges. And they both go on Shingun.
This here was a hit here. I mean, he just literally lowered his shoulder, Shingun, and said, look, man, almost like Groundhog Day. That's like a repeat of the exact same play. They do, so they're not as generous.
And this is going.
And how about the smallest guy on the floor being guarded by one of the biggest guys with the Thunder.
A head start. Jordan Poole, speaking of head start, and that's an offensive foul. So Jaylin Williams, he takes the most charges in the league. I said that earlier in the game. He's drawn the most, and look, he's not a guy that's going to erase shots up top with his shot blocking ability, but that's a different type of rim protection.
Indeed, as he tries to chase Gordon, and it's going to be an offensive foul.
And I tell you, if you're not a shot blocker, young players play position basketball. It's just as effective as a block shot, and you're guaranteed to get the basketball back. That's what I like about guys that take charges.
And
he's got the push shot to get around that.
Leonard off balance. Whistle.
Here we go again in transition.
James drives, hits the deck, offensive foul.
Akron, Ohio. Every journey has its beginning. And tonight,
The last 3 or 4 possessions. Edwards finds Gobert. Gobert inside. Offensive foul on Rudy Gobert.
To try to be the best version of himself.
Eubanks.
Situation where coach didn't even want the ball to get there. What I mean by that is the players were shading. Coming off with a screen. They had him. He dipped low on the curl.
We have Summer League. Yeah, like it's exciting just to see what we could be next year and just continue to develop with all these guys.
Be called on Matisse. Take a look at this action.
Williams stepping in again. Taking.
You got what looks like a little bit of. They're just trying to clog up this paint where they can.
Offensive player, a 12th player taken last summer, averaging 14 a game. They drop it inside again, but take it away.
Looks like Kelly couldn't put on the brakes right there, but wow. I really think that Jay Williams was still moving, wasn't quite set. Let's see, he steps over.
Backing up.
Tough one.
Tucker into the paint. They draw a double team. Here's Olynyk. Offensive. You could see
Jaylin Williams being able to stand outside that restricted area and do this, Paris, night after night.
He is an artist when it comes to taking charges. It requires anticipation and a high level.
Campaign typically looks to score. This time I think that was a pass. It's going to be an offensive foul instead. The second one drawn by Jaylin Williams. Campaign, the one who barreled into him this time.
That is an easy call for the official to make. Outside of the restricted area, in a legal guarding position.
Now, I don't know if it was you. Paul using that screen, full speed ahead, back over to Craig. He will drive. Jaylin Williams leading the NCAA in charges at Arkansas. And he has got to be really happy about his Razorbacks taking down the #1 seed Kansas Jayhawks yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a perfect charge taken. This to his body because a smaller defender likes to poke that ball away or try to strip it.
Walker Kessler, that's going to be an offensive foul. Taking the charge, it's Jaylin Williams. It's only 5 charges drawn on Friday night. They get one here, and it's